Hey everyone, welcome back. So I wanted to continue the series, of course. We're in the series of what I learned in Ghana. Now, this specific video is about a lot of questions that I've received. A lot of people have asked me certain things of, what to expect when they come to Ghana. One of my subscribers actually mentioned doing a video about this, so I wanted to make a video about this because I realized that a lot of people have this question, and I realize it's an unspoken question at times, especially in the African American community in the United States. If you tell an African American you're going to Ghana, 9 times out of 10, that person is going to think you're crazy. And what I learned about that is the reason they have that perception about Africa as a continent is because they have never been themselves. They've only heard it through media. And what we have learned a lot of the time is that the media is not truthful most of the time, and they paint a picture that is of a negative perception, and that picture of negative perception is not always the reality. And Africa being one of the things where what the media has portrayed is not necessarily the reality of it. So I wanted to do this video to share my experience and what was my thought pattern in coming to Ghana. So this is the next segment. So in the beginning, I had family members who supported my coming, and I had family members who didn't support my coming. I had majority family members not support, and only a handful, 5 fingers, 5 people who supported my coming. And I have a pretty big family, so like I said, most of them didn't support it. And all those people that did not support my coming to Ghana have never been. They've heard it on media, what Ghana is like, but they have never actually stepped foot in Ghana to say, yep, this is true, I've been, and that's true. No. And one of the things is, when I made up in my mind that I was going to Ghana, I blocked out that negativity, because what I learned is that the more you feed on negativity is the more you're going to get. It's a mindset. You have to say in your mind and make up in your mind, no, I have made up my mind, I've made my decision, and I'm going. And what I learned is that the only person that can stop you from doing something in life is you, literally. You are the only person that can physically stop you from doing something. And Ghana has always been a dream of mine to go. Africa as an entire continent has always been my dream to visit one day. Ghana, Egypt, South Africa, different parts of Africa. I always wanted to go one day, but I waited until I was fully sustainable to go, financially, having the means to go, to where literally I would not have to rely on anyone but God himself, and I was fully sufficient to go. Because guys, the truth of the matter is, if someone doesn't want you to go somewhere, but you are relying on them to get you there, because of fear and negativity in that person's mind, they're going to do whatever they can to stop you, because in their minds, they think I'm protecting you or I'm stopping you from something bad. But that's not true. Africa is one of the most beautiful continents I have ever been to. It's absolutely beautiful. Ghana is one of the safest places you can be. And I say that from experience. So certain things I noticed when I went to Ghana. Ghanaians treat foreigners very well. What I learned is Ghanaians actually, from friends and stuff that are there when I was there, that I went to see and visit and things like that. I heard it from them themselves. They like foreigners. They admire foreigners, especially when African Americans come. Why? Because African Americans ancestrally are from Ghana. That is the truth. Because of the slave trade coming from Ghana, originating in Ghana. African Americans ancestrally are from Africa, are from Ghana. That is the truth. If you trace back far enough, you will find that one of your ancestors has come to Ghana through the slave trade. So Ghanaians' mindset, from what I've been told, is that they like when foreigners come to Ghana because the perception of Ghana has been so warped from the media, is that people, African Americans in particular, have a negative mindset about it because of what they've heard. But like I said, you guys, most of those people that have heard have not actually been. So in my opinion, you cannot really give a valid opinion about something. Okay, you can have an opinion, fine. Everyone has an opinion, but you cannot give a valid statement of credibility unless you have actually been through it or experienced it, because you're going off of perception, and that perception can sometimes be led by false negatives, you guys. So like I said, I made up in my mind. I blocked out. It's a mindset, you guys. You have to block out what people are saying. You have to block it out, because like I said, only you are physically responsible for your life, and as far as like you making decisions and you making the choices and what you're going to do, what you're not going to do, where you're going to go, where you're not going to go. Only thing people can do is talk. That's the only thing they can do. They can talk, and they can try to talk you out of it. They can try to talk you into it. It's based off of words, and you have to be strong enough mentally to say, you know what, no, I've made up my mind, I'm going. Me, you guys, I'm a woman of faith. I always trust what the Lord is telling me on the inside. That's how He leads me and guides me in everything I do. And one thing I can tell you is every time I followed my gut and what the Lord has told me on the inside, in my heart, it's always come to a positive outcome. It's always been a success. It's always been a great testimony and great experience in that. Now, that's how I live my life. And for others, they're going to have to do that as well, because now me, I'm a Christian. I'm a woman of faith. That's how I live my life. Others may have different ways that they do things, but I can only tell you how I've handled it. And that's how I've handled my decision in coming to Ghana. I knew that just like you will use wisdom in the USA, guys, there is danger in everywhere part of the world. It's not just Africa that has danger. The US has a lot of danger, okay? If you go to certain states, even certain cities in those states, there's danger. That's just the way the world is. And just like there's certain places in the US you may not go, or certain cities and towns and places you may not go to the US because of that nature of that environment, is the same way you would treat going to another country, whether it be Ghana or whether it be other parts of Europe or different places in the world. Like, you have to use wisdom wherever you go. Just like you would be smart in circumstances here where you live natively, you would be smart as well in another country. And it's literally, you guys, it's no different. What I learned about being in Ghana, the biggest thing I learned, and obviously this is my series of what I learned in Ghana, and I'll be sharing many topics, but when I really sit and think about it, guys, the biggest thing I learned about going to Ghana is it is no different than me being in the United States. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about the people, because it's typically the people of a country or an environment that make the place. It's the people that make it good, or it's the people that make it bad. The country itself, sitting alone in Ghana or in any other place of the world, is not bad. It's not. It's the people that make it bad. So what I learned is this. It's the same. They may do things culturally different, or there may be different laws there's laws and things that are different, or, cultural habits and different things like that may be different. Yes, because it's a different society, it's a different country ran by an opposite leadership and government and things like that. But at the end of the day, you guys, whether I'm in Ghana or the US, the character of the people are the same everywhere. There are people that are friendly, welcoming, nice, good, genuinely good people. And then there's people that are not nice, not good people that have bad intentions. Just like you would find those people in the States, you'll find them in Ghana, and vice versa, or any other part of the world. It's the character of that person that makes the experience. So just like you would not go to certain places at 1 a.m. or at 2 a.m. in the United States, because why? Well, it could be dangerous or trouble. I mean, when you think about it, what's going on at 1 and 2 a.m. here in the States? Partying, drinking, all that kind of stuff. And if that's your thing, fine. But if you're not into that, typically you would not go out at that time of the night because you're not interested in those kind of things, and you wouldn't really want to associate with those type of things. So I'll say this, treat it like you would anywhere else you go. You would conduct yourself in, the best way, a responsible way, just like you would conduct yourself in the best way and responsible way anywhere else. The media has said things like everyone in Africa is struggling and in poverty. Absolutely not true at all. Ghana is wealthy in gold. Actually, now correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but Ghana was actually originally called Gold Coast. Is that true? Gold Coast? Because of the abundant supply and natural resource of gold. But the British or the Europeans found out about that, manipulated the leaders and things like that. And that's how, what we had today, what we had back then, which was how slave trade started and all those things like that. So Ghana is actually probably one of the wealthiest places historically. Not everyone there is struggling. Not everyone is living in huts. Not everyone there is starving, and all the kind of crazy images that the media has shown and painted. You guys, you think about it like this. In the United States, okay, there's poverty here. There's homeless people here. There's certain places and things that, like I said, are dangerous, or certain places and things that the United States has issues in. Okay? It's the same way in any other country. There's good sides of a country, or a continent rather, and there's bad sides of a country and a continent. So it's the same. What else? I'll tell you this, guys. When you go to Ghana, it's going to be the exact opposite of what the media and what people have told you. It's not going to be anything like you have heard. Most of my family was against me coming, you guys. If they could have stopped me, honestly, they would have. And like I said, it's just words. It's negativity words. They would say things like, how could she do that? Why would she go there? Like different things like that. They would say all kinds of things. Or they would say, one of the things they said, I don't think it's smart for a young lady to go somewhere like that by herself. It's just not smart. Like, why would she do that? All kinds of things, you guys. But like I said, those are just words, and the only person that can stop you is you. You have to get to the point is to not live by what others think you should be doing. Me, being a woman of faith, I live by what God's word says I should be doing, and I leave it at that. There's so much peace and greatness with a mindset like that. With God's word, I believe I can never fail. I stick to his word and trusted his word in my coming to Ghana. And guess what? I found out that it was everything and more I thought it would be, which was great things, positive things. I never once had a negative thought in my coming. No matter what my family told me and all those things like that, I always believe, no, this is the right decision. Because you guys, if you stay in your little bubble, and when I say your little bubble, your own country, if you stay in your own world, your own environment that you're used to, and you don't take the opportunity to get outside your comfort zone and do different things, you're gonna be disappointed in life, because then you'll find that you have never took the opportunity to see what else is around. This world is so big, you guys. This world is huge. There are so many different things happening and great advances happening in different places of the world. But if you don't use those opportunities to see those things, your mindset will stay in a little box. And having a boxed mindset isn't the best advantage in life, because you'll be very closed off to a lot of things. And guys, my coming to Ghana, like, my mindset is so expanded now, because, you know, this trip was not just a trip for me to play and, you know, of course I enjoyed myself and did a lot of fun things, but this for me was more of an educational journey, because I was very intrigued with West African culture to know, to learn. And guys, I have grown so much from this experience. It's made me tougher. It's made me have a deeper appreciation for people, because one of the videos I'm going to do is, you know, what I learned about the daily life of a Ghanaian. Like, Ghanaians have such a tough nature, you know, and that's because of the way of the environment and different things of how they've had to do things. And, you know, they're just a different breed of people that are so, it's inspiring to me, actually, because they have such a toughness about them that once they make up their mind, they are determined to go after what they want, and they become so successful at what they want to do, because it's just it's a different breed, you guys. Like, they're just naturally strong, you know, and very hospitable. You guys, they're so big on hospitality. Like I said, they love foreigners, and especially if you have friends and people who are aware of your coming there, they're going to prepare everything for you. They're going to cook you things and make you clothes. Guys, I have so many clothes that people have made me, and even things that are still there that I wasn't able to bring all of it because of luggage and things like that at the airport. But you guys, like, there's absolutely nothing to fear. There's nothing to worry about. African Americans, I'm telling you, as an African American who went through all the things you may be feeling now, you know, all of you who may be feeling fear in your family and friends and things, you know, against you coming and all those things like that, do not listen to that. And I say that because you're going to rob yourself of an opportunity of a lifetime. Not every day people get to go to different countries, you guys. Not every day people get to go to different continents. Like, not every day do people get to experience life in the way it should be. Like, experiencing things, seeing things, doing things. Like, you know, it's not an everyday thing because of money and different things and time and different things like that. Like, I was able to go to Africa in the middle of a pandemic, and I'm completely fine. I am completely healthy. I did not get kidnapped. I did not have any negative anything. Like, I enjoyed my time so much to where I cried because I had to come back. And that's the truth. You can ask my husband, you can ask my friends. You guys, I cried because I had to come back. I loved it so much. And I'm not just saying this for the sake of video. Like, it's the truth, you guys. And the only way I I guess, convince you is if you just go yourself. Like, I can tell you so much of my experience, I can share so much of my experience, but if you don't see it for yourself and go, you won't know. And I want you to know. I want you to enjoy life and experience it, because you guys, I'm going back next year. I've already got my stuff planned out. Like, that's how much I love traveling and seeing the world. And I'm even I have opportunities to do things, to invest and to have roots and grounds in Ghana, because you know, it's the land of opportunity, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people in Ghana that I have met, African Americans, even in the same area where I live now in the US. African Americans that are moving to Ghana, they're building homes, they're buying land, they're starting businesses, they're investing in Ghana. There are a lot of people, Asians that live in Ghana, a lot of Asians, different parts, China, Korea, you know, all of through Asia, Indians, people from India, like nationality from the country of India, they are living in Ghana, working in Ghana, have businesses in Ghana. Guys, there are so many different cultures in Ghana. Like, I'm trying to think of every one that I saw, but there are so many different cultures in Ghana. And you know what I learned? It seems that those cultures have no problem with saying, you know what, yeah, I see an opportunity, I'm going after that. Like, I'm going after that opportunity. It just seems like most times African Americans, and it's not the younger generation like my generation, it's the older generation that have that mindset stuck on, no, don't go there. And guys, like I said, the people that are saying don't go there are the ones that have probably never been there. I recommend every person, especially an African American, go to Ghana at least once in your lifetime. You will not regret it. And I say at least once in your lifetime because you will probably make the decision to go back once you've gone once. Like, it's beautiful, you guys. Ghana has so many natural resources. Like, I mean, so many natural resources of things like that. Like, I brought back so many different body creams and things. Guys, my skin, I started using this pomade, this cocoa butter pomade for my face. I started using it. My skin has cleared so much. Even some of you, and I appreciate the compliment, but some of you have made comments to me saying, oh my gosh, you look better now that you've come back. You look so much better from being in Ghana than you were before you left. Like, different things like that. I mean, I take it as a compliment. That's just a great testimony of what my experience was like. Like, I enjoyed myself to the fullest. I had so much fun. I can't wait to go back. Literally, you guys, I'm going next year and I'm going to film that too. And I'm going to show you, you know, different things like that. So, and that, you guys, really, this is the purpose of my channel. Like, the purpose of my channel, when I said I was going to Ghana, I was like, you know what, I want to document this. I want to show people, like, someone who has been there. I mean, there's many of YouTube channels on YouTube of African Americans visiting Ghana and sharing their stories, and I think that's wonderful that many are doing that. And I wanted to do it too. I said, you know what, I see a lot of that going on, and I want to share my experience. I want to share my journey, because everyone's journey is going to be different. Everyone's going to have a different perspective of their time, and I wanted to share mine. So, you guys, I hope this was, you know, a video it brought some clarity and maybe some comfort to you. Trust God in everything that you're doing. Like, don't allow the enemy to bring fear and worry, because that's what he does. He'll bring fear, he'll bring worry, and stop you from your purpose in life. Like, part of your purpose may be doing something that your family is not going to agree with. 9 times out of 10, you guys, in my walk with God, in my faith walk with God, I have learned that most of the time when God has me to do something, majority of the people are not going to be okay with it. They're not going to agree. If you think about in the Bible, when you read the different stories of Noah and different things like that, you read different stories about these great men of faith in the Word of God, you will find that when God told them to do something, those, most of the time, like, people, the majority did not agree with them. Even family, you know, most times family are going to be the ones who try to stop you most of the time. Why? Because they're in their mind, because of what they think, they're going to try to think, no, I'm protecting you. No, I'm stopping you from doing something crazy, like different things like that. But it's not. You know, I believe, of course, our family, they love us. They have the best intentions for us in certain things. But when God tells you to do something, you guys, meaning when you feel in your heart deep down, like, yes, I feel peace about this, I'm going to go after it, I'm going to do it. That's your green light to say, yes, go do it. You know, and you guys, when God tells you to do something, he's not going to steer you wrong. Never. It's always going to be a positive, beautiful outcome of a testimony in the end to share with other people. I believe a part of my going in Ghana and document it is to give a testimony of me walking by faith in every circumstance, and then coming out with victory in the end and joy and happiness in the end, because I listened to my heart and now my mind has expanded. I'm tougher now in certain things. Like, I've learned so much, you know, I've experienced different things because I just said I'm going and I'm going to do it. I just said yes, and I didn't waver on that. Now, there were times where I thought, oh man, should I really be going? You know, people are saying this, people are saying that. But see, that's when you have to make up in your mind, I'm not going to listen to what others think or say. I'm going to stick to what my plan was and go after it. And guys, now, when I went to Ghana and I was taking all these great pictures and having so much fun, and when I came back to the U.S., guess what? Those same family members that were saying, no, you shouldn't go, don't go. Guess what? Those family members were my biggest cheerleaders, okay? They were like, wow, I'm so glad you went. I saw all your pictures. You look like you were happy. You were having so much fun. Like, I'm so happy you went. Oh, let me see this picture. Tell me about this. Tell me, you know. Those are the ones that are in the end, when they see the good stuff come out and they see that it was a good decision, they're going to be the ones that are most happy for you, you know? So just think about stuff like that, you guys. Like, stick to your heart, stick to what you feel on the inside, like deep down on the inside. Just think about it and just listen to your heart, you guys. Your heart's, you know, is not going to steer you in the wrong place. Stick to that. And like I said, you feel peace about it, go after it, do it, because you won't be disappointed. You will not regret it. And to all my beautiful, lovely subscribers who have asked me questions about this and wondering, should they be worried and things like that, I'm telling you personally, sincerely and genuinely, definitely go. Don't listen to negativity. Don't allow fear to cloud your mind and to stop you, because you'll miss out. And I guarantee you guys, when you go and you come back, you are going to feel like, you know, you really accomplished a goal, or you really just did something that was, you know, not ordinary, because a lot of African Americans are not going. Majority of them still are not going. But what I found is a lot too many are going, and the more that go and share their experience gives other people comfort, like, yeah, you know what, I should go, you know. So all of you, definitely go. You know, just follow your heart, you guys. Go and experience it, and I can testify you will not be disappointed at all. So Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for reaching out. Thank you for your questions. I hope I was able to bring some clarity and some light to, your mind and what you're feeling and thinking. Definitely, you guys, just follow your heart, go after it, and you won't be disappointed. So I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. It's Friday. I love Fridays because, you have that weekend time. But yeah, guys, take care, and I'll see you on my next segment of What I Learned in Ghana. Bye.